So what are you going to get in the course, right? What is this? How are we going to lay this out for you? I want to let you know that in order to simplify this down to a process that anybody can use, your patient, yourself, your coworkers, your boss, we had to change 3 things. But we changed all these 3 things with 5 core principles or laws, right? Those 5 core concepts are what we're going to teach you right at the beginning, right? And those 5 core concepts start you and make you understand the 7 steps that we use no matter what condition somebody comes in with. It's those same 7 steps that we give to our patients so they know how to treat themselves no matter what condition they have or what condition they'll have in the future. It's those 7 steps that will be able to be used throughout your clinic with anybody, no matter what technique they're using, so that you guys have a cohesiveness. All right? And I know that sounds far-fetched and some marketing ploy, but we've now had thousands of people go through this program. All right? And they're blown away by the simplicity. Number 1, we have the 7 steps. Number 2, we have a daily note that, again, can be used on any technique. It shows what to do if they get better, what to do if they get worse, what to do if they plateau or have little to no change. It is written for yourself. It's written for the patient. It's written for your coworkers. It's written for your doctor. And it's written for the case manager at the insurance companies. All right? It's broken down into every 2 sets. You know what's going on in the body. All right? And it gives a structure and a discipline like no other. A lot of times we go say you can't have a cookie cutter that works on everybody. I'm not saying it works on everybody. The process does. It doesn't mean, I should say it works on everybody. I'm not saying it fixes everything that walks through your door. All right? But it lays out a discipline and a routine that the DNA of your clinic can be seen and felt from every single patient that walks through your door and feeling like, oh my gosh, not only am I part of this team taught me how to do it for myself. Now, that's if you decide to do corrective exercise portion of TMR. If you decide to do TMR, there's a little bit of a change and difference in it. But letting you know, even if you want to do your own technique with it, it's there and up for grabs, and these same forms can be used. We, with the corrective exercise portion, use 3. We use a picture sheet of the motions they go through. We use the 7 steps, and then we use the daily note. And this daily note wraps and puts everything together for you. So that's how it's all laid out. And what you're going to do is I get you, in order to change your routine, we have to change your routine. We have to, number 1, just show you what part of your routine you're doing that's very similar to ours, and what part of your routine do you just need to change, and make it see that it's just gradient steps. That it's like, oh, I can do that. That's pretty easy. Nothing I have done or created is something so far removed from what you're already doing, even though the success videos up there may seem. We all know how to do arm raises, right? What's the big deal if we go to the other side, right? And how do you deliver that to people? How do you show them that, wow, this is of value and what you want to know how to do in order to get yourself better? We're going to show you how to do that. All right, now what's really cool is you can take this live online and get live credit. Massage therapists, you have to take it live online, and you'll get live online credit. Every other profession, you'll get live credit. All right, and then, or you can take it as home study. And what's awesome is we have a system. I was a teacher 30 years ago, and I was flown all over the country to try to get people doing what we now call self-paced learning. It used to be called apprentice-style learning. I coined that kind of thing because when you see it, you'll see that it is designed to get you in a routine of using these 7 steps for lesson 1. And then you do another lesson and you use the 7 steps. And before you know it, you almost forgot the way you used to treat. Right? And by the 5th lesson, you're saying, I got this. I understand what we're trying to do. And you'll be able to pass the exact same thing off to your patients. Okay? And with that said, every single level, TMR level 1 is 16 credit hours. Level 2 is 16 credit hours. Level 3 is 16 credit hours. We have package specials if you buy all 3. We have a cool one if you just buy level 1. And if you just say, I want to learn the concept, I don't have enough to spend for all of it yet, but I really do want to know the concept, then we're going to show you how to do the 7 steps, and we're going to show you how to do 1 level of progressions, and we're going to show you the daily note, And we'll at least show you that on the basic, all right, which I think is called the TMR intro package. All right, now all that is either down below or somewhere on the website here for you to take a look at. And I get really excited and passionate about this. I've now been doing it 17 years. I'm doing it since 2005. So whenever you're watching this video, it's how long we've been teaching it. I've been doing it for 20 years with my patients. This is exclusively what we do and did in my clinic for years, and they still do it. My staff, I sold my clinic to my staff, and they still do it. All right, so as I said again, it is done in a fashion that I'm not going to exclude anything you currently do. It's very inclusive, and you're going to feel not like you've got your hands tied, like I got to do it that way. I'm going to show you that what you already have in your head and the way you process things. When you make a mistake, there's just one little thing you're not doing, or you're forgetting, or you didn't know. As soon as you know that step, you're good to go. And those 7 steps will show you every step that you either know, didn't do, weren't doing, and you'll take it from there. So there's not much else I can share with you unless you're in the package or unless you're in one of the seminars. But again, we've got lots of stuff, lots of videos online. You got lots of testimonials online. You got a lot of videos of me showing you what to do on YouTube. Take a peek, but I hope in the end, we all have to have continuing education. We all got to continue to make ourselves more awesome. And I hope this will be one of the courses you take.